Well, Star FM, do come through and hang out with Evangelist Windros as well as me, myself, and I as we expound, delineate as we vanakirwa muvukati ndiroma vhoko ndokuona mune muchikuvukati blazo
You're too much
ndinawo elucidate
yeah,
you know,
got a very rich vocabulary.
I'm telling you. But I must say, as we start the show, thank you for affording us these 4 weeks, coming out of your busy schedules to be with us on radio and just to break down and to, open our minds to the possibilities of business ideas. And now today we're looking at actioning, I'm really excited. I've learned quite a lot. It's not the business that fails, it's the mindset that has failed, There's a lot of things that I've learned in the course of the 4 weeks we've been hanging out with you. And I'm sure there's a lot of other people that also can say, no. Tadzidza. And by the way, mental gearbox.
Mental gearbox magetsi.
Aiwa magetsi. Ndikutofamba naro ka. Ndichiona kuti anonzani blazo Cowbenz anzani?
Cowbenz.
Akazoisa reverse.
In 1885.
Aiwa ndikufamba naro. Bozi yekutanga motikari maiti yanga isina reverse gear. But sometimes you need to
engage
the reverse gear.
Yes.
Aiwa makanyora paya.
You are reading RK.
Aiwa ndikuverenga ende ndinyasotora time yangu ndichinyasoda kunyasoita kuti ndinzwisise. But Evangelist, it's good to have you. Marketplace Evangelist, how are you feeling tonight?
I'm so excited, especially with the topic that we are tackling tonight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which topic are you never excited?
All of them.
You never tell me like, I'm excited, like, you're always excited.
Sure.
But let's get into it so that we use all the time,
sure.
to this one here. Actioning is what we're talking about, And when I thought about it, I don't know whether the word procrastination would sort of fit in here because a lot of us procrastinate.
Sure.
But anyway, take it away.
Okay. Thank you so much for having me tonight. The late Dr. Miles Monroe, he uttered a very profound statement. He says that the wealthiest place in the world is not the gold mines of South America or the oil fields of Iraq and Iran. It is not the diamond mines of South Africa or the banks of the world.
Okay.
But the wealthiest place in the world, it is the cemetery, because therein lie buried companies that were never started, inventions that were never made, best-selling books that were never written, masterpieces that were never even painted. So the richest place is the cemetery, meaning that many people, they go to the grave with $1 million ideas, with ideas that would revolutionize the world. As we are talking right now, almost of the 8 billion people in the world and the 15 million people in Zimbabwe, each one person has got maybe 3 or 4 ideas. But we have got very few people who are bold enough to take bold steps to action their ideas. And one of the things that really separates the wealthy and the poor is action.
Action.
So action is of paramount importance. You know what, Arake? A thief, I want to define a thief. A thief is not just a person who takes something from you without your consent. But a thief is someone who fails to deliver something that he has been given to hand over.
Okay.
We have got plenty of thieves who are going to the grave buried with so many ideas that they've never implemented, that were supposed to transform the lives of humanity here on earth.
Wow.
So you have to refuse to be a thief of that is doing a disservice to humanity, because your life and the ideas that God gave you, it's a blessing to you, to the humankind. So I want to say that an idea not coupled with action will never get any bigger than the brain cell that it occupied. an idea not coupled with action
Yeah.
will never get any bigger than the brain cell that it occupied.
Okay.
Ideas, they only gain value when they are actioned into tangible products and services.
Yeah.
That's when an idea will have value. A good idea, remember last week we were talking about validating our ideas so that we come up with a profitable and viable business idea. A viable, good idea is just an idea without action. It is action that turns ideas into reality. So the secret of success hinges on turning ideas into practical things that are so tangible. So we really have to come to a place where we action our ideas. I want to say there's a big difference between creativity and innovation. When we talk about creativity is the generation and the development of useful ideas, while innovation is the realization and the implementation of those very ideas. So when we are talking about creativity, we are talking about the thinking process. But when we are talking about innovation, we are now talking about the productive process. So creativity is the thinking process. Innovation is the productive process. So, RK, when you come up with an idea of a good recipe, we say that you have become creative. But the moment you take that idea of a recipe and you make a real recipe, innovation kicks in. We now call you an innovator. So, when what we need innovators. It is when an idea has reached a level of innovation where it has been implemented, not just being something that you are dreaming, something that you are just thinking or fantasizing on.
Okay.
That's when an idea has got the power, the magnetic force to attract resources and to change your life and the lives of so many people. So that's where the secret is of actioning your idea. An idea is just an idea without being actioned. So ideas need to be actioned.
Would I be jumping the gun if I asked?
Okay.
Because ndokuzwa kana mabata my evangelist.
Okay.
Amuna fusto pamusikuda kutombondipindire
It's okay. Come in, RK.
Mataura nyaya yekuti mimi upfumi uzhinji huri kumakuva uku.
Chokwadi.
Handiti. Zvichireva kuti maideas akaenda asina kuitwa sei?
Asina kuimplement.
Asina kuimplementwa. Number one cause yevanhu kuti vasa implement chii chinohinda vanhu kuti vasa implement.
Okay, I'm going to break it down of my reasons anokonzera kuti vanhu vasa implement zvakati wandei handitika but rega ndiwe ipapo ndambo medura something
and andichizo.
Okay. Let me say that there is one key entrepreneurial principle for success, which is dream big, start small, and act now.
Okay. Dream big,
start small, and
act now.
Act now.
Okay.
I want to answer you.
Yeah.
That is the entrepreneurial principle or formula for success that has been proven, that has been used by almost all successful entrepreneurs. Dream big, start small, and act now. Now, RK, when you want to start your business, dream big.
Yeah.
Dream and in a manner that you dream something that is so big. You know, your dream must be so big that it challenges you. It inspires you. It motivates you. Some of the reasons why people, they don't jump into action, they've got small dreams that does not transform or bring some quantum change in their lives. When your dream is too small, sometimes you don't have the motivation to wake up early, to try to. But if you have got a big dream, a dream that challenges you, a dream that inspires you, that motivates you, it propels you into action. So you must have a very big dream that challenges you. When you are dreaming, think as if there is no limitation. Dream as if you have got all the resources that you want in the world.
Okay.
It's very important to dream as if that you have got all the resources that you want. Don't just dream of starting a small tuck shop. Dream of owning a chain retail store that is dotted in the length and the breadth of Zimbabwe. Zvakafararira kwesoko. Don't just dream of being a hairdresser who rents a chair in a corner of a salon, but dream of owning a beauty spa. Don't dream of just owning a table in Mpedza Namo Mpari of selling second-hand clothes. But dream of owning a high-end fashion boutique that sells top labels. So when you are dreaming, dream big. But when you dream small, sometimes you don't have the motivation. Now, when we finish dreaming big, RK, we have to start small. I'm breaking down on things that hinders people not to act. You're asking the question.
I'm going to come in again.
All right.
If I could dream up, do you choose to dream or dreams happen naturally? Especially when you say dream big. How do I dream big? Is it a deliberate thought kuti instead of kuita table kumbare ndoita a fashion boutique like you're saying?
Yes.
How does it happen?
Okay.
That's in Dremvunzo evangelist.
Yes, that's a very important question. RK, there is no limit to the mental capacity that we were given. Remember we were talking about the two hemispheres of the brain.
Yeah.
This brain can imagine the sky is the limit. It's you who can limit the extent of your dream.
Okay.
So every person has got the capacity to dream big because our brains has got the capacity to dream. So it's up to you.
Okay.
The extent to which way you want to dream. So when you have come up with a big dream, you have to start small. And once you have come up with a big dream, the next step that you need to do is to start small. That's where a lot of people get it wrong, RK. They think that because I have got big dreams, I have to start what? Big. Most of us, we despise humble beginnings. We don't want to start small. Toda kutangira pamusoro pahombe because tine chiroto chihombe. It does not necessarily mean kana une chiroto chakakura chihombe. Waakufanira kutanga iwewe pamusoro.
Okay.
If you look at all the successful people in the world who have made it, nobody started on top. They started at a small level. They started their businesses kuma garage RK. Ku backyard ndokwa vakatangira. But dambudziko rine vazhinji kana vachida kutanga mabusiness vada kutanga vari pamusoro pa high level pazvinhu zvine kadhati zvinongokuitawo kuti ulook good. But you have to start small. Even warota zvinhu zvako zvakakura, you have to start small. Zig Ziglar, he says that you don't have to be great to start.